Social media is not evil, it's not good or bad. The problem is balance. The problem is how we use the tool. And it's like alcohol is fun. Too much alcohol is actually very bad. And I don't mean on a nightly basis, I mean on a regular basis. Gambling, totally fun. But if you're gambling your kids' college education fund away, we have a problem, right? So these things aren't inherently good or bad. It's a question of balance. And social media is the exact same thing. Social media, of course, is wonderful. We connect with friends. We can stay in touch. We can, all of the share our vacations, pictures of our food, But the problem is balance, which is if it is an unbalanced presence in our lives, it will have detrimental impact to the quality of our friendships and our ability to form deep, meaningful relationships. It'll actually hurt our ability to manage and deal with stress because we find ourselves turning to social media for validation or to help us relax rather than turning to human beings. So I think the big problem is that social media is addictive. It releases a chemical in our body called dopamine, which is the chemical that's released when we gamble, when we drink, when we smoke, that makes us feel good. And it makes us excited, and it's fun. Like when your phone goes ding because a text came in, like we all say we wish we had less, but if you really got 0 texts or 0 dings in a day, you would worry, And the problem is that it is a highly addictive chemical inside our bodies, and so we as a society have not yet labeled social media or cell phone addiction as a legitimate addiction. So we have no treatments for it. And just as we wouldn't give our children access to alcohol or gambling because their little brains are too young to deal with the addictive qualities of dopamine, we have no restrictions on the access we give our children to equally addictive devices. And this is true for parents as it is for companies, by the way. There should not be there should be no young children with any. Young children should have 0 access to the devices, and older children need to have more controls. And companies should ban cell phones in conference rooms. Frankly, there should be no cell phones in conference rooms. I've inspired other organizations to try it, and I've checked in and asked them how it went, and they said the meetings got shorter, ironically. The meetings got shorter, the quality of the relationships of their teams improved, communication generally improved across the whole firm, and with clients, they will literally take clients' phones away. They'll have a basket and say, we all put our phones in this basket. Not even with your phone face down, it's not polite, And they found that the relationships with their clients have got better simply because they have 0 cell phones on lunch tables, office tables, and never in a conference room. So I think there's opportunity in our personal lives and our professional lives.